of age groups, and each one has their own room on board. And they do provide trained counselor staff to supervise the kids when they're on board. Good morning. This is Club 02. This is for the teenagers. They actually have their own nightclub here on board the ship. This is the teen nightclub. Now, sometimes this club is utilized for the younger kids, but at the evening time, this is only for the teenagers on board. It does come with their own DJ, lots of amenities, and it's literally a nightclub on board that's designated just for the teenagers on board. And we'll go out the back door. And we are going to go into the Northern Lights dining room. Now, we will be on the atrium level. The main level is down on deck 3. But since there's no way to get to deck 3 from the front of the ship without coming up to deck 4 first, we're just going to show you the up. And now we'll also go downstairs and show you a quick dining room scene as well. Now, the dining room is open for breakfast. Breakfast in the dining room is ordered off the menu. And this is what the dining room looks like when it's actually open. Unlike the dining room we saw in the Northern Lights, or the forward department of the ship. And if you're lucky enough to get a window view, you get some great views of the ocean alongside. Now, we are back down on deck 3 right now, the main dining room area, the main entrance to the dining room, I should say. And we will go back up to deck 4. That's Club 02, the teen club, as I showed you before. And hidden away also on deck 4, you'll find the warehouse. And the warehouse is the gaming center for kids of all ages. And there are entrances to the nightclub in here, but lots of games for the kids to play. And the name of this place is the Warehouse District on board the ship. We are going to head up to deck 5 now that we've seen all of deck 4. Again, we are in the back of the ship, or aft end of the ship. Here you'll find some restrooms to my right. To the right here, you'll find the Prime Steakhouse. This is the steakhouse on board the ship. This is not included in the price of your ticket. I believe it's about $35, but you'll receive a very upscale meal. Lobster, filet mignon, and a wait staff that is dedicated just to the steakhouse. Now, while the main dining room is free and it's a 4-star restaurant, this here is a 5-star, but there is an additional cost to it. Next, we'll head into the Spotlight Lounge. Good morning.
Good morning. You want to do pumpkin section?
Yes, please. As you can see, the crew is constantly working to keep the ship clean. This is the Spotlight Lounge in the back of the ship. And this is where they'll show some of your comedy shows and movies and some other special events on board the ship. The crew is always doing a fantastic job keeping the ship nice and clean for you. Thank you.
There we go.
This is the Play It Again piano bar. Oh, this door is closed, so we'll go in the front door. There are 2 doors for the Play It Again. We are on Promenade Deck 5 again, at the back of the ship or aft. And this is the Play It Again piano bar. At night, this bar comes alive with live piano music, all of your favorite tunes from authors like Billy Joel and other show tunes, and you're welcome to sing along and have a great time. And we'll go straight on to the front of the ship. Now before I go all the way up front, I do want to show you outside. Again, it is early in the morning, so the sun's not out full blast yet. But on this ship, you can come outside and walk the entire length of the ship. There is a pig and anchor here, which is where you will come to get some great barbecue throughout the voyage. It's actually drizzling a little bit. This is the Pig and Anchor Barbecue Steakhouse. And we'll take a quick walk just to show you some of the amenities up here. Now on the starboard side is one of the smoking areas here on deck 5. There's also a smoking area on deck 11, but there's also several hot tubs that line the outside of deck 5 as well. And it's right along the water, so you get an absolutely fantastic view. So we're going to walk back up so we can see the entire promenade deck. Excuse me. There's nothing like being outside on a cruise ship in the morning before people have really started moving. You just come out here and read your news, catch up on things back on land, or not. Just pull out a good book and pretend the rest of the world doesn't exist for a few hours. All right, we are back inside. Again, we are on the promenade.